What's up, you guys? This is Fault Kid, and today I'm gonna be reviewing a movie that I'm finally getting to review, and it's something I do think was looking back at it. I kind of thought I was never gonna like it no more, but surprisingly, I actually still liked it. Of course, and that is of the Amazing Spider-Man. Yep, I did. Yeah, for my three of my Spider-Man reviews though, I did say that like the Amazing Spider-Man was awful and stuff, but which is true though. But the thing is, guys, I didn't think I was never gonna like that no more. Even though after I have went and saw Spider-Man No Way Home, so since I thought he did better. But yep, after I rewatched the Amazing Spider-Man and all the Amazing Spider-Man I still liked. I still think it was a decent one. And the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is unfortunately my least one out of the Spider-Man movies. But especially with different Spider-Man actors, you know. And the movies, all right. Anyway, let's get to this one, the Amazing Spider-Man. Now, the Amazing Spider-Man came out in 2012. So I remember I was in middle school. I was in 7th grade. I was 13 at the time when this came out. I absolutely liked it. I used to love it to death though. Like I remember I first watched it, you know, or saw it with my niece and my parents and stuff and everybody. But I absolutely liked this one still. I still think it was a decent one. Like the same opinion as the Spider-Man 3, you know. This one stars, of course, Andrew Garfield. Him and from Amazing Spider-Man 2, and of course, No Way Home with Tom Holland and Tom McGuire. And yeah, I will say that Andrew Garfield did a pretty good job though. I started to think he looks really good as Peter Parker. You know, with tall hair. I will get to that later. But let's get to the plot with this movie now. The plot we got Peter Parker as a young kid, you know, and his parents dropped him off at his aunts and uncles, you know, and then years later Peter Parker's in high school, you know, and he gets fight with the Bullet, you know, which was Flash Thompson, you know, and then his uncle found, Peter Parker actually found his dad's stuff, you know, his glasses and everything, you know. He went to the lab and he gets bit by the radioactive spider on the back of his neck, which, you know, in Tobey Maguire, and he gets bit on the hand by the radioactive spider, right? But Andrew Garfield, he gets bit by the back of his neck, of course, you know. But did he get bit in the? Oh, my gosh, I mean he did. I mean the spider did get on the back of his neck, right? But I think, oh my, I don't know how I did not remember. I don't know how I forgot about that. Gee, either on the hand or on the neck, I can't remember. I know that Tom McGuire gets bit on the hand, you know, but of course we probably don't know how did Tom Holland gets bitten, right? But you know. But anyway, next morning, of course, Andrew Garfield, you know, he woke up. I mean, he's freaking strong as heck. Like he destroyed his alarm clock, destroyed his sink. Of course, not the doorknob, you know. Sorry, that's what itching. Now, and then that night, you know, he gets back, and then he gets to an argument, or gets with his uncle, you know, and you know he left the house. He tries to pay something at the store, his milk, you know. He couldn't afford it, so he just left, you know. And the blonde criminal, I forget though, he took the money, gave the milk to Peter Parker, of course, and then that criminal dropped his gun and they shot his uncle, of course. Yeah, Peter Parker, Uncle Ben, you know, and then, you know, of course, you know, Peter started, you know, broke down crying, you know, and then Uncle Ben just passed away, of course. And sorry, there's a fly, you know, and then the cop. Peter asked the cop for the photo, so he gave the photo of the criminal to Peter, you know, and wants to get revenge, you know. He ended up making his own suit, his spider suit, you know. just knock out or not beating up blonde criminals to look look at the tattoos on the star tattoo on his wrist, But unfortunately, the last one he found was this guy. He's not the one. Unfortunately, he didn't. But I guess his plan failed. He didn't find the. He did. Yeah, he didn't find the criminal, of course. But yeah, now So yeah, of course we got Dr. Connor, of course. Yeah, Dr. Connor. Yeah, his arm missing, of course. And then he got his arm, grow. But unfortunately, that makes him turn to a lizard. Yep, he gets turned to a lizard. Yep, and he's going all over the place and stuff. And then Spider-Man, Spider-Man fights the lizard, and we got this weird looking lizard, of course. The look of the lizard doesn't look too bad, right? It doesn't look too bad. It just kind of look funny looking, But well, especially when Spider-Man in the sewer, and then the lizard just grab hold the Spider-Man. He's like, "You better stop, And the next day, of course, and Peter Parker's in high school, of course, and then he puts on the spider suit, the Spider-Man, go against the lizard, and you got this funny moment of Stan Lee listening to music with his headphones on, he hear nothing in the background, he just safely left the room, and then they get to the city, and of course, and then the lizard, and then then Spider-Man gets surrounded by cops, and the captain, which was Stacy's father. Stacy's Peter Parker's girlfriend in this one, right? And then when Spider-Man goes out, and then the cop or the SWAT accidentally shot him in the foot or in the leg, not the foot, the leg. I'm sorry, yeah. And then Spider-Man started healing, just covered his wound with his webs, And then he fights against the lizard, and then the lizards destroy his web shooters, and then the captain, the cop, helps him, but then the lizard killed him, killed the cop, Stacy's father, I forget, I think Fly. But then Spider-Man, cured the thing, from having people turn to lizards, right? So he did it. He saved the day, of course. And Dr. Connors is himself now. He's not a lizard, But now he's in jail now. And then the cop passed away. The captain. I forget the captain. Which was Stacy's father. He passed away. He. But yeah, and then of course we got no, of course Peter, had the message, from that. I think it was a phone message from his Uncle Ben, and it shows all the pictures and stuff. But I saw the way it ended now, and what do I think of it? Now, I thought I was never gonna like it anymore, but looking back at it, I actually sort of like it now. Still, except I thought it was decent though, but I still think it's a decent Spider-Man movie. Again, this is the same opinion as Spider-Man 3, Now, the Amazing Spider-Man, I think it's basically like rebooted to the original trilogy, some sort of, but except with a different title, of course, of course with the different characters, like the Lizard. You saw Dr. Connor from the original trilogy with, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. Unfortunately, he didn't get turned to a lizard, of course, like Spider-Man 4 or 5 gets canceled, and they canceled them into a reboot, which was this Amazing Spider-Man, which I feel like I'm glad we don't have a Spider-Man 4. It's because, unfortunately, Otherwise, I feel like it would have been a depressing sequel, you know, especially without like having Harry Osborn, you know, and any of some of the characters, you know. But yeah, I feel that's why I kind of feel like it's better to not have a Spider-Man 4 unless they, I don't know, but I mean, I kind of feel like it's good to have this one. Otherwise, we'll never have. If we don't have a Spider-Man 4 nor 5, otherwise we're never gonna have Andrew Garfield nor Tom Holland, right? But yeah, that's why I'm glad we don't have a Spider-Man 4 nor 5, you know. But they cancel it to a rebooted, you know. I mean, you know. Like in the next Spider-Man, the two canceled Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, like we're supposed to have the one with the lizard, and we were supposed to have the one with the Falcon looking character, the one like Michael Keaton played as, you know, and Spider-Man Homecoming with Tom Holland. Yeah, that's what we were supposed to have, but it didn't happen, you know. But otherwise, we wouldn't have any of the Spider-Man actors. But it's okay though. But hey. But I will say, that Andrew Garfield, I thought he does a good job as Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man. Oh, Emma Stone, who plays Gwen Stacy, you know, I thought she did really great though. And even Sally Field, I actually think she didn't do that bad of a job as Aunt May. I didn't think she did that bad, you know. I actually think she did pretty good though. Oh yeah, the guy who plays Uncle Ben in this one, I forget though. I mean, he didn't do that bad of a job as Uncle Ben. I didn't think he did that bad. Well, unfortunately, he didn't say this part. Remember that great power comes great responsibility, right? He didn't say it right in this movie. He just said responsibility instead of saying with great power comes great responsibility. But in this movie, he did not say it right. He didn't say it exactly like in the original Spider-Man, you know. I mean, at least in like Tom Holland's Aunt May, she said right. Kind of said it right this time. Like she said, with great power comes great responsibility. That's what she said in the Spider-Man No Way Home. So, but yeah. So, speaking of Andrew Garfield, I actually like him with the tall hair and glasses, right? I mean, something about Andrew Garfield looking like that, right? He. For some reason, he looks like a live action version of Dead Membrane from Invader Zim. Invader Zim. Excuse me, my voice cracked. So, yeah, every guys remember the show Invader Zim. But I don't know. I like Dead Membrane, the character though, because I thought he was my favorite one of that show though. No, he's maybe annoying on that show. Kind of true though, but he does know how like investigator and stuff works, right? Scientist, you know. But anyway, I'm not gonna get to that though. But yeah, all I can tell you that Andrew Garfield as Peter Parker with that hairstyle and glasses. He kind of looks like a live action version of Dead Membrane. Yeah, like I said, from the cartoon show Invader Zim from Nickelodeon. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why he kind of reminds me of it. By looking back at it, right? Even as a 13-year-old, as a teenager, right? First watching it, kind of reminds me of it, you know. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much. I'm not gonna get to it though, but I hope you get what I mean, you know. But I don't know. I'm not gonna. I know it's kind of off topic, but still. Overall, that's my review of the Amazing Spider-Man. You know, I still liked it. I still think it was a decent one. Despite for me, like my review of Spider-Man movies, I thought even my DVD update collection. I didn't think I'll like it no more. But now I do now. So yeah. So that's my review on this movie. On the next review, it's gonna be my review on Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yep, which is my least favorite. It's just not that good, unfortunately. But we will get to see my thoughts on it on the review on the next video. So yeah. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, people.